Oh, it's time to read story. Story time. Good night, Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and red balloon and picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens.
Mama, house nila yan?
And a little toy house and a young mouse. And a comb and brush and bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Excuse me. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks.
Good night.
Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night, Eden and Andre. I love you. Good night. Sleep tight. Mwah, mwah.